What is teamwork? The combined action of a group of people. The strength of the team is each individual member. And the strength of each member is the team.
Sacramento, it's time to get loud. Say it with me. This is Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semi-final round. So, Sacktown, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Getting us started in the competition, Team Classroom Crusher, Camden Murphy. He's facing off against Devin Winfield, Team Toro Loco. Team Classroom Crusher has 2 racing victories on the season, taking the first one in the series last Friday. Seeing if he can start off a Saturday afternoon event with the win. Devin Winfield has one overall event victory he took Sunday. They are set at the line. Let's go green! And your winner, Camden Murphy, Team Classroom Crusher. Camden Murphy taking him to school. He gets on to the semifinals. We'll find out who he's facing off against, but he takes out Toro Loco. That is now his 3rd racing victory on the series. In your second matchup, you have Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. He's facing off against Tristan England, Team JCB Digatron. Team JCB Digatron 1 in the overall point standings. Team Gravedigger 2nd in the overall point standings, trailing by 13 points, trying to make up some ground. Let's go green! And your winner is Team JCB Digatron. The winner of the first round matchup was Team Classroom Crusher, but if you look here on the Super Glue Glue to the Action replay, I want you to take a look at the left side of the screen. Team Gravedigger, that's Tyler Menninga, hit the turn cone right here on this turn, knocks it out of place. That is a 5-second penalty added to his time, which means that Team JCB Digatron takes out Team Gravedigger in the competition due to a technicality, and JCB Digatron is moving on. Keep that in mind, folks. Those turn cones are out there. They have to stay within those parameters. If they hit those turn cones, it is a 5-second penalty. But now, moving on to our third matchup of round one, Preston Collins, Thunderoris. Facing off against Caleb Blood, Team Sparkle Smash. Thunderoris is set, Sparkle Smash is set. Let's go! Thunderoris taking out Sparkle Smash. Preston Collins moving on to the semi-final round in the second half of the bracket. Carson Williams, Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Going head-to-head with Alex Barden, Team Megalodon. Your final matchup of round one, Megalodon is set, Carson Williams is set. Let's go, green. And your winner, Megalodon, moving on to take out Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Team Megalodon will be moving on to face off against Thunderoris in the semifinals. BKT is the official tire of Monster Jam, the one-stop shop for all your off-highway tire solutions with amazing quality and value. Check out the wide selection of BKT tires ranging from ATV to agriculture and giant earth mover tires online at bkttires.com.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will then continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Sacktown, who's ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Your first matchup of the semifinals, you have Classroom Crusher Camden Murphy facing off against Tristan England, JCB Digatron. They each have 2 racing victories on the season, looking to get another. Who is moving on to the finals? JCB is set. Classroom Crusher set. Let's go! And your winner, Camden Murphy, Team Classroom Crusher, moving on to the final round of JCB Racing. Camden Murphy holding the fastest time of the series in racing and takes out Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Taking a look here at the bracket on the board. Team Classroom Crusher taking out El Toro Loco in round 1. After that, he meets the man who's first overall in the series, or should I say the first team that's overall in the series, Team JCB Digatron. They each have one racing victory, or 2 racing victories on the series so far, but Classroom Crusher moving on is now 3 racing victories on the series so far, and they moving on to the JCB Racing Finals. In your second matchup of the semifinals, we have Alex Barden, Team Megalodon, facing off against Preston Collins, Team Thunder Roars. First matchup of the season between these 2 competitors. Only one can move on to the finals to face off against Classroom Crusher. They are set at the line. Here we go! We have ourselves a close competition, so close in fact our officials are going to the replay. So take a look at the board and see who you think moved on. This is a super glued to the action replay. Coming around the bend, it is close. And it is official word that Team Megalodon is moving on to the finals to face off against Classroom Crusher. The final matchup is set. Camden Murphy, Team Classroom Crusher, face it off against Alex Barden, Team Megalodon, in the JCB Racing Finals.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race will take the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Sacktown, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
In the blue lane, coming all the way from Rockport, Texas. He's been competing since 2018. It's Alex Barden, Team Megalodon. And coming from Itasca, Illinois, competing since 2017. He has 3 racing victories on the series. It's Camden Murphy, Team Classroom Crusher. Final matchups are set, but only one can be going home with the first 8 points of the afternoon. Who will it be? They are set at the line. Here we go. And your winner, Alex Barden, Megalodon. Claiming the first 8 points of the series, or of the afternoon, and I should say his first racing victory of 2025 and of the series. takes out Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Alex Barden getting his first racing victory of the year, and you can see he's fired up. Sacramento, if you make some noise, he might take off that helmet. What's he got? Oh yeah, he's fired up. He's out there on the track. And of course, we have his teammate Dean Pate joining him, who's from FMX, his FMX representative, as they make their way to the track. Let's catch up with Alex Barden, Dean Pate, Team Megalodon, and David Mila.
Here we go, Monster Jam fans, joining me on the pod, your very first racing victory of the 2025 season. It must feel really good to get this one out of the way.
Man, it really does. You know, we struggled a little bit last week in Las Vegas. I had a good feeling about coming here to Sacramento, though. This shark loves California. I love California. We're here to swim the circles around the competition, man. Hey, you know what? We're hungry, and it doesn't matter if it's Team Gravedigger, Team El Toro Loco. This shark's gotta eat, so we gonna eat.
And that puts you, Alex, and Team Megalodon 5th overall in the standings. We're gonna be going into the two-wheel competition coming up next. So you're in a pretty good spot right now to make some moves.
Absolutely, you know, consistency is key. You don't necessarily have to win these competitions, you just gotta place in the top half of them, you know. I'm doing my part. Dean's gonna come out here in this Megalodon FMX bike. My teammate here, he's gonna do some awesome tricks for you guys. Hopefully we can put this Megalodon right back up here on top of this pod for you guys tonight, holding up my first ever overall event championship trophy, man. I've been so close so many times, I can't think of a better day to make history than right here in Sacramento, man. So fingers crossed, man. I want you guys on my side, but more importantly, man, I want to make sure you guys have a great time at Monster Jam. Win, lose, or draw, you fans are why we do it every single weekend, baby. Thank you guys so much.
Make some noise, Sacramento, Team Megalodon.
Congratulations to Alex Barden and Team Megalodon. Exciting times. You see he's hyped up out there on the track, and that puts him at first overall in the BKT overall event point standings for this event. You see here on the board and how it breaks down. Team Megalodon is currently at first with 8 points. Team Classroom Crusher currently second overall. They are just 1 point behind at 7. Tied at third, you have Team JCB Digatron and Team Thunder Roars eliminated in the semifinals, each with 4 points. And the rest of the board, you have the ties, all at 5th place with 2 points each. It is Team El Toro Loco, Team Gravedigger, Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and Team Sparkle Smash. Coming up next is the two-wheel skills competition. We'll get to that here soon. That is coming up next.
All right, I'm hanging out in section 105 with some super cool Monster Jam fans. Wave hi, guys. We've got Ryan, Maddie, and Mia. And guess what, guys? It is time for the Monster Jam Mini Jams race. Let's take it up to the video board. All right, guys, we're putting 3 Monster Jam trucks at the line, okay? And all you guys have to do is tell me who you think is going to win this race, all right? We have El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. What? You sure?
Megalodon!
Okay, they are in agreement on Megalodon, all right? Let's see who it's gonna be. On the count of 3, say, let's go green. 1, 2, 3.
Go!
Or that, and they're off. All right, currently Gravedigger is in the lead. Whoa, that was a rough turn there for Gravedigger. I don't know, guys, it's not looking good for Megalodon, even though he did just take the win. What do you think, Ryan, when you're seeing this race take place?
Toro Loco is going to take the round and take the win. And so is Megalodon taking Gravedigger, and then he just crashed into the wall.
Oh, well, I didn't see that part, but Megalodon won! Everybody make some noise for Team Megalodon taking another win. Well, guess what? Don't leave me hanging, don't leave me hanging. I know I was talking to you guys earlier. You were so bummed that you didn't make it to the pit party earlier today to meet the drivers. Well, no matter, because your prize that you've won, I'm actually gonna send you to the VIP meet and greet to meet all of our fantastic Monster Jam drivers and our Freestyle Mania riders. So go ahead and hold that up. Everybody make some noise for these amazing team here. And if you fans want to go to the VIP meet and greet, we're going to put the QR code up on the screen for you in just a little bit so you can purchase your ticket before the end of halftime. All right, guys, wave bye.
Well, congratulations, but if you would also like to go to our post-event driver meet and greet, you can scan the QR code for tickets right now. The sale ends 1 hour after the event start time, so you still have a bit of time to do it. But meet your favorite Monster Jam drivers, your favorite FMX riders, and your favorite Monster Jam team here at Freestyle Monster Jam Mania. So make sure that you go ahead, scan the QR code on the video board right now, and meet your favorite drivers and favorite athletes at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Well, Sacramento, you just saw the JCB racing competition, but we still have a long ways to go at today's event. Coming up next is the two-wheel skills competition. It's about to be the most technical moves in the sports with some of the greatest drivers on earth. So I could explain it, but how about we have our drivers break it down, take a look at the video board, and see what's coming up next. There you have it, our drivers breaking down what you're going to be seeing on the track, but the scoring is up to you, the fans, moving forward in our competition. So Taylor, that means you got to break down what these fans are going to be doing.
Exactly. So if you didn't already take out your smartphones, everyone, go ahead and do that for me now, because as we said, it is your first opportunity to score our superstars at judgeszone.com. You can scan the QR code right here on the video board, or just open up a new web browser and go to judgeszone.com. When you get there, it'll ask for the city code. You'll type in SAC, press submit, and then you'll get to score. All you have to do is slide the BKT tire up or down, land on the score that you think they earned, press submit once more, and lock it in. And within 20 seconds, we'll have a score for that driver. All right, Sacktown, it's time. Who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Getting us started from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. Yeah, the first attempt there from Devin Winfield, trying to get into a popper coming off the pod. Was able to get into a bit of a moonwalk to try to save it, but not the attempt he was expecting. Still has one attempt remaining. Some theatrics there, blowing smoke on the center of the pod in the popper maneuver.
Sacramento, make some noise for Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. It's time to score, everybody, so scan that QR code right there if you haven't already. The clock is ticking. We got about 15 seconds remaining. What did you think Devin Winfield and El Toro Loco earned on those 2 hits?
Was able to come right back on that second attempt to get into the popper maneuver, just rolling that Monster Jam truck back and forth on the center of the pod, while also bringing the heat and bringing the smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And there's Devin Winfield right now. Say hello to all the fans out here. The score for El Toro Loco is 6.898, getting us started here in the 2-wheel skills competition. Devin Winfield starting us off. We're getting ready for our next competitor to hit the track. Making their way, it's Tyler Meninga. Gravedigger. Tyler with the combination move, just rocking back and forth. Another one. One attempt for Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Still one more remaining.
Zach down, keep it going for Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Sounds like you all liked that run. So let's turn those screams into scores at judgeszone.com.
Tyler Meninga coming out with this probably his best 2-wheel skills run so far of the series. He was absolutely locked in that competition. 2 great runs. Second one ended in a nose pick combination, just like that, running down the ramp. Flawless. Score to beat is a 6.898. And the score for Gravedigger is put him at the top, 8.991. That is now the score to beat moving forward in this competition. Gravedigger on top. Making her way to the track from Lafayette, Louisiana, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash.
Put those hands together for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Scores are open for Team Sparkle Smash. Remember, you can scan that QR code, and once you scan it and you got judgeszone.com pulled up, you do not have to scan it again. There she is. Let her hear you.
Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, great second attempt on that maneuver. Unfortunately, on the first attempt, wasn't able to get the traction she wanted and lost a bit of the bite in the dirt. Those tires went sliding, but second attempt, able to get into a popper. The score to beat 8.991, and the score for Sparkle Smash is 5.184. She's currently third place in this competition. Gravedigger able to hang on. Your fourth competitor ready to hit the track from Oak Harbor, Washington, Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. First attempt, the popper on the center of the pod for Carson Williams. Still one attempt remaining. Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Make some noise for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Tough break on that second attempt there, but we got 2 hits in, so fans, that means that he has earned a score. Let us know what you thought at judgeszone.com.
Carson Williams, unfortunately unable to get off the maneuvers he thought he'd be able to pull off here on the track. One thing that happened out there is in the racing competition, as David showed when we started this competition, it was a tacky dirt, and of course it changes over the racing competition, and it affects him. Here you see the score coming up on the board for Carson, a 3.368, but Carson still having a good time out there on the track, saying hello to the fans. Monster Mutt Dalmatian currently in 4th place in this competition. We still have a ways to go.
All right, Monster Jam fans, let's take a look here at the two-wheel skills leaderboard. Right now, you have Team Gravedigger Talon Menon sitting on top with a score of 8.991. Team El Toro Loco, Devin Winfield, right behind with a 6.898, followed by Sparkle Smash and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, rounding out the 4 competitors here in the leaderboard. And now let's take a look how these standings affect our overall event leaderboard. Right now, Team Megalodon, after that racing win, Alex Barden and the rest of the team sitting on top. Only 1 point ahead of Classroom Crusher. There's a 2-way tie right there for 3rd place. Team JCB Digatron, Team Thunder Roris. We've got, with 2 points each, all the way down, Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and Team Sparkle Smash. All of this is going to shake up right after this 2-wheel competition.
Monster Jam fans, I'm hanging out here in section 105 with Carmen. Carmen, wave hi. Guess what, Carmen? We are getting ready to play Name That Monster Jam Truck. I know, so exciting. All you have to do is name the Monster Jam truck on the screen before it appears. Let's take a look. This Monster Jam truck has 1 horn. This Monster Jam truck is driven by Kayla Blood. This Monster Jam truck loves confetti. Sacktown, if you know the name of this Monster Jam truck, I need you to shout it out. 1, 2, 3.
The unicorn!
The unicorn, also known as Sparkle Smash. Everybody make some noise for Carmen. That was nice, great job. Well, you know what? You didn't do this alone. You had your little brother helping you. So you're going home with your very own Monster Jam flags. Make some noise one more time for Carmen and Aaron. Wait, bye.
Well, congratulations to all of our friends out there. But now we're gonna get back to the action. I need you all to put your fins together. They're ready to take a bite out of the competition, making their way to the track. Alex Barden, Team Megalodon. Alex Barden took the JCB Racing Competition victory. Can they take their first two-wheel skills competition victory? They are 5th competitor. Let's find out. They fire up. They are off and running. Here we go. Popper on the pod. You see the first attempt there from Alex Barden, Megalodon. Still one attempt remaining.
Make some noise for Alex Barden, Megalodon. Score now, everybody, score now at judgeszone.com.
Alex Barden, as they say, consistency is key. He is currently at the top of the overall point standings in this competition, taking home the racing victory. Does he have a chance to get on top? Alex feels pretty good about it, making his way out of the truck to say hello again to the fans in Sacramento. Score to beat, 8.991. And the score for Team Megalodon is 6.987. The fan score just a bit higher than the expert score with a 7.474 as opposed to the expert score of 6.5. A 6.987 is good enough for second place currently in the competition. But coming up next, it's the man who he took out in the JCB Racing competition. It's Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. And Classroom Crusher shuts off mid-move. It's the same thing that we saw last week, was dealing with this same issue where the truck was shutting off. Camden talking about this before, saying he was trying to fix the problem. And I think that they're gonna have to have another jump from their crew chief. Let's find out if it's something that happens again this week. He still has one attempt remaining. If he is able to refire, 50 seconds on the clock. If he's unable to restart the truck in this time, take a look at the cameras there on the screen. I don't know if you caught it at the end, but his crew chief running out 40 seconds. And I guess out comes his crew chief, that's Matt Del Santer. We're gonna get official word if he is able to refire. Does he have another attempt, or this might be it? And scoring, unfortunately, is open. He will not get another attempt. Lock in those scores for Classroom Crusher as he shuts off mid-move. And I know that Camden Murphy is just sick. It's something that he said they thought they addressed over the week to get back firing. Matt Del Santer runs out, does get him started. And you see they're talking about it out there on the track. They're saying he will not have another chance to score, but Matt runs off. Give it up for Matt out there on the track, his crew chief. Teamwork all on display there on the moment. Great job from our entire crew, from all the camera work. And now we have you guys on the camera saying hello. 4.750 for Team Classroom Crusher, Camden Murphy. Of course, we just saw Team Megalodon. David, what's the update back there? Since Team Megalodon took that first victory, it seemed like Dean Pate had a great run. What is, Alex had a great one. What's his teammate Dean saying?
Yeah, Alex did have a pretty good run out there, you know, just getting in with the 6.9 sub score. Now, Dean, I want to check in with you, though. Obviously, we saw Camden Murphy and Greg Duffy's other half of that teammate for Classroom Crusher still battling those technical gremlins that we were talking about just a second ago. Now, obviously, we want to see Team Megalodon do well, but you got to be feeling for Team Classroom Crusher a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, some things happen out there that we can't help, but they're out there. We got the mechanics out there fixing everything, trying to make everything the best as possible. So we're going to put on the best event we can for you guys and get everything rolling.
All right, and speaking of rolling, just in queue, we got Megalodon rolling back. So we're going to take Megalodon back to the pits. But while Alex is checking in on the truck, we're going to get ready for some whip competition and some best trick competition. You got a pretty good shot right now to get in the lead. So just one more time, what do you got for the people?
Man, I just want you guys to get loud when Team Megalodon's out there. I'm going to come out, throw down my biggest and baddest trick. The louder you guys get, the bigger the trick will get. So I want to hear you guys.
Let's go, Sacramento. Make some noise.
All right. Well, you know, we're not done with Camden Murphy in Classroom Crusher yet. I've got two super cool Monster Jam fans here with me, and you guys are going to play two truths and a lie, all right? You'll have to work together as a team to tell me which of these three facts is the lie, all right? Let's take it up to the video board.
Hey, Monster Jam fans, it's time to play two truths and a lie. Can you guess which one of these is a lie? I can't swim. I was a champion speed walker. I race a NASCAR. If you think you know the lie, let me hear you.
All right. Did you two talk amongst yourselves as a team? You know, teamwork makes the dream work. All right, give me the answer right here in the mic. 1, 2, 3, what is it?
B.
Camden, are they right?
That's right. I'm actually not a champion speed walker. I'm really, really short, so I got tight legs. Thanks for playing. Now back to more Monster.
Thank you, Camden. We even have a special appearance from him down there on the track. Make some noise for these two guys. Of course, you're going home with your very own prizes. Sacramento, are you ready for more two-wheel skills? Wait, bye.
Congratulations to our fans out there. Great help from Camden, also playing along with the game. And here's how it's shaking out. We still have two competitors remaining in this competition. Tyler Menninga able to take the lead in this competition and holds at 8.991. That has been the score to beat since his second run. Of course, you saw Team Classroom Crusher run into some issues there after Matt Del Santer runs out to the track. Unfortunately, a 4.750 puts Classroom Crusher 5th place in the point standings currently. and we'll see how the rest of it plays out. In the second place, Alex Barden, 6.987, took the racing victory and has a solid run out there in this competition. As I said, they don't have to win every single competition. It just all matters about consistency. So we'll find out who's ready to go. But for this next truck, they're going to bring the Thunder to Sacramento. I need y'all to stomp your feet and bring the Thunder as well. Let me hear those feet stomping as they make their way to the track, because we have Team Thunder Roar is coming out next. Bring the Thunder. It's Preston Collins, Team Thunder Roaris. Sky Willie on the first attempt from Thunder Roaris. 1 attempt remaining.
Monster Jam fans, let me hear you roar for Preston Collins, Thunder Roaris. And let's get those scores in at judgeszone.com. Remember, you've only got 20 seconds to lock it in. How are you going to score that one for Team Thunder Roaris?
Roar. I was trying, Taylor, but I heard them roaring out there. Preston Collins making it. Thank you. Preston Collins saying hello to the fans as well. Scores are locked. And the score for Preston Collins coming up, 6.048. Good enough for 4th place currently in this competition. And we still have 1 truck remaining in our 2-wheel skills competition. Take a look at the super, just great camera work. Just a great jump there on the Sky Willie from Preston Collins. Thunder Roaris, your final competitor, took all 4 2-wheel skills challenge victories last week in Las Vegas. Can he stay perfect in the series? He has to beat a score of 8.991. That is Tyler Meniga, Gravedigger, holding the top spot. But your final competitor coming out right now. Please give it up for Tristan England, Team JCB Digatron. Combination attempt, getting on the back of those BKT tires. Slap Willie combination move, riding it down. 1 attempt done. Still's 1 attempt remaining.
Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Get those scores in for your final competitor in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Tristan England coming out swinging. Him and Tyler Meniga, Gravedigger, been battling back and forth so far in this series, and it's the same thing we saw last year in their stadium competition. Tristan trying to stay perfect in the two-wheel skills wins. He has yet to lose a competition, or yet to lose a two-wheel skills competition, I should say. The score to beat, 8.991. Team Gravedigger. And the score for Team JCB Digatron is... taking the victory, your last competitor. 9.438 is enough to get it done. And your winner of the two-wheel skills competition, once again, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Out comes his JCB Digatron teammate, Ray Noriega. Tristan England. David, let's talk to the boys.
Let's catch up with Tristan England, Team JCB Digatron, joined by his teammate Ripper Ray, just digging it up. Tristan, 5 for 5 in two-wheel skills competition. I mean, you're just dominating this competition in the event. What is it about two wheels?
Man, two-wheel skills has always been something that Tom Mintz was known for, and every Monster Jam fan knows who Tom Mintz is. He's Maximum Destruction, he's Max D, he's a 14-time world champion, so who did I learn my skills from? The Professor Tom Mintz. So now that he's retired, and we love that guy for all that he's sacrificed to be for us Monster Jam fans, I'm a fan myself. But man, now it's my turn. He's passed the torch to me. Now I get to be the king of two-wheel skills, and man, I give my hat to that guy because he taught me so much. But hey, we're in Sacramento. This is like my 6th time here. You fans are absolutely wild. This is getting crazy. It's Saturday. Are you Monster Jam fans ready for more?
And we've got more on the way, Tristan. Well, we are going to move into the best whip competition. You have your teammate taking over the track. What are you looking forward to? I know Ray does do a really good job when it comes to best trick and whip.
Well, I know it's not the easiest thing that everybody sees online, but a 12,000-pound truck does not do a lot of backflips consecutively all the time here. But this guy, you can bet on seeing some backflips out of him. He's Ripper Ray out of San Diego. He's crazy, he's wild, and we're in Cali, baby. So let's have fun tonight. Shout out to my wife and my son. I love you guys. Woo!
Let's keep it going, everybody. Team JCB Digatron.
Well, congratulations to Team JCB Digatron. They take the two-wheel skills competition victory, and we'll see how that plays out shortly in the competition. It is officially halftime, y'all. Coming up next, we do have Monster Jam Freestyle Motocross. So they're going to pass it off to their Freestyle Motocross teammates to see if they can earn more points for their respective teams. That is all coming up next after halftime. For now, feel free to go to the concession stands, pick up the latest Monster Jam Spin Master right here on site at the merch stands, and we'll be right back. It's officially halftime, y'all. These FMX riders will now be the stars of the next 2 competitions, looking to add points to their team's score, either holding on to leads or building them back up in the competition to get to the top. So let's go ahead and meet the boys as they hit the ramp with these practice runs. Team Sparkle Smash, it's Billy Wilson. Team El Toro Loco, it's Caleb DeLacy. Team Thunder Roarus, it's Braden Anderson. Team Classroom Crusher, it's Greg Duffy. Team Gravedigger, it's Drew Slough. Team Megalodon, Dean Pate. Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue. Team JCB Digatron, it's Ripper Ray Noriega. As they make their way around, feel free to make some noise as they fly through the air. The louder you guys are, the higher they fly.
Welcome back, Monster Jam fans. It is time for the Best Whip, a crucial competition where each of these riders will earn points towards their team's total. You fans will be still judging in this competition at judgeszone.com. Remember, you'll get 20 seconds from the moment each rider hits the bag and completes their trick. Remember, the city code is still SAC. Sacktown, are you ready for the Best Whip competition?
Getting us started in the Best Whip competition, it's Billy Wilson, Team Sparkle Smash. Billy Wilson looking to make up some valuable points for Team Sparkle Smash. Caleb Blood able to execute in the two-wheel skills competition. Unfortunately, only was able to pull off one maneuver, so it's up to her teammates to dig her out of the hole, get her back to the top of the leaderboard. Let's see if he can do it. Here it is, Team Sparkle Smash.
Make some noise for your first competitor in the Best Whip competition, Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash. Go ahead and get your scores in, everybody. You have about 5 seconds remaining.
Billy Wilson coming out just a bit tame there in the whip competition. He says he tries to hold on to that wow factor for his freestyle run. And the score for Billy Wilson is 4.563. Team Sparkle Smash all on the board. Caleb Blood and Billy Wilson hyped up. 4.563. Now it's time to bring the Thunder representative, Thunder Roars. It's Braden Anderson. Braden also looking to make up some ground here for Team Thunder Roars. Valuable points to be earned in this competition. No longer the exhibition style. It is all a competition for a series.
Monster Jam fans, I need you to put your hands together for Braden Anderson, Thunder Roars. I heard a lot of oohs and ahs as he released those handlebars. Remember the skill it takes to complete a trick like that, or excuse me, a whip like that. So go ahead and complete your scoring at judgeszone.com.
There you go, Braden Anderson with the turn down variation of the whip. If you see the bike facing down towards the jump ramp, that is known as a turn down, so little variation. The score of 4.563 is the score to beat, and the score for Team Thunder Roars is... You got a new leader, 6.714. But now coming up, it is the team that is currently second in the overall point standings. You got Team JCB Digatron, Ray Noriega. Ray Noriega, also known as Ripper Ray, owns Ripper Ranch down there in Los Angeles, California, just a ways down, where it's an FMX training ground for many FMX athletes. So let's see if he's able to rip it out here on the track and get to the top of the leaderboard in this competition.
Let's hear it for Ripper Ray, JCB Digatron. Might be one of the biggest whips we've seen in this competition thus far. So go ahead and let us know what you fans thought at judgeszone.com.
Definitely was the biggest whip we've seen so far. The angle that I have over here, Taylor, it looks ridiculous when they're flying out of the tunnel. Definitely saw the height, saw the angle on the turn down variation of the whip. The score to beat is a 6.714. And the score for Team JCB Digatron is... Oh, just coming up short. 6.589, good enough for second place in this competition. Team Thunder Roars hanging on, but coming up next, you got Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Caleb DeLacy taking home a competition victory last week in Las Vegas, seeing if he can repeat that once again and add more points to Team El Toro Loco's score. He's done different variations of the whip, and here goes another.
Put your horns up and make some noise for Caleb DeLacy, El Toro Loco. It's time to score, everybody. You know where to go, and you know what to do.
Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy, the way he comes out of the tunnel, it was seated. He was seated at an angle out there. Team Classroom Crusher walking in front of the screen saying they didn't like it with a 0 on their score, but it is up to you, not the drivers. Caleb DeLacy trying to take out a score of 6.714. And the score for Team El Toro Loco is... second place in the competition, 6.599. Right now, coming up next, it's the team that's currently first place in the overall point standings. Team Megalodon, Dean Pate. Dean Pate saw a crazy whip variation next week, was in discussion with our judges. Let's see if he pulls it off again or tames it down.
Let's hear for Dean Pate, Megalodon. Score now at judgeszone.com.
Dean Pate, a variation out here, also getting a great turn down. Alex Barden and Dean Pate currently at the top of the overall point standings, as we have mentioned. Team Classroom Crusher telling you how they feel once again. The score to beat a 6.714. And the score for Team Megalodon is... you got a new leader, 7.797 is now the score to beat. But coming up next, it's Drew Slough, I should say, Team Gravedigger. The youngest competitor in the field, just 21 years old, Drew Slough. Here he goes.
Whoa, indeed. Put those hands together for Drew Slough, Gravedigger. And get your scores in at judgeszone.com.
Tyler Meninga hyped up for his teammate on the board. Drew Slough with the beautiful turn down whip, angled very much so towards that jump ramp, able to turn it at the last second. I think this has a chance. The score to beat a 7.797. And the score for Team Gravedigger is... put him at the top. 8.835 is your new score to beat. Still have 2 riders remaining, and coming up next, it's the 20-year FMX veteran, Jared LaRue, Team Monster Mud Dalmatian. Jared LaRue trying to earn some valuable points for the team that's currently at the bottom of the standings. 8th place for Monster Mud Dalmatian. Jared has a chance to make up some ground.
Let me hear you bark and howl for Jared LaRue, Monster Mud Dalmatian. Score at judgeszone.com.
Just watching the board with these teammates. You can see they're having a good time. It was a great move right there. I couldn't tell if it was a turn up or a turn down, but I'm happy about it. Jared LaRue trying to take out a score of 8.835. And the score for Jared LaRue, Team Monster Mud Dalmatian, is... coming up just a bit short, 8.711. But you have 1 competitor remaining in this competition. It's Team Classroom Crusher. It's Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy, Team Classroom Crusher. The last chance to make up some ground for Camden Murphy. Camden, after the issues in.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher. Score now at judgeszone.com. Ray, I don't know if you could see it from your angle, but he did release that back leg as he hit that whip.
Yeah, I saw him take it off there with the turn down variation, highly angled. Camden Murphy, these drivers are cracking me up. Camden Murphy thinks it's a perfect 10 on the board. Is it enough to take out the top spot? Team Gravedigger holds the lead with the 8.835 in the score for Team Classroom Crusher, and Greg Duffy is... Boom! Gets it done! 9.177. Camden Murphy hyped up out there on the screen. Greg Duffy loving it. This is truly freestyle mania, man. David, what is going on back there, dude?
A whole bunch of tomfoolery going on back here, but let's catch up with the best whip winner. Obviously, we got Camden Murphy cheering on Greg Duffy in the back. Camden, you just saw Greg win his second best whip of the season, helping you out a lot in these point standings.
Yeah, you know what? These guys are just jealous. We got pencil, we got a chalkboard, but man, Team Classroom Crushers absolutely schooling the competition here today. My truck's not cooperating a whole lot with me right now, but go Greg Duffy, he's making up for it.
Well, let's check in how exactly that puts you in the overall leaderboard standings. Right now, Team Classroom Crusher moves up to the second spot overall. So if Greg Duffy can pull off a really good best trick, you might be holding a trophy at the end of the day.
I tell you what, you guys, Greg Duffy's one of the best riders in the world. He's the one and only person to ever do a double front flip. So I got one of the best teammates in the world right here. So Team Classroom Crusher coming out on top.
Well, let's check in. Let's let in all the Monster Jam fans into the overall point leaders standing. We're going to check out the rest of the standings lined up. As you see Taylor right there having a good time with the Monster Jam fans. But right now, while I have you, Cam, I mean, we're just having such a good time here in Sacramento. What do you say? Let's get the Sacramento crowd to make some noise.
Let's go, Sacramento. You guys having fun so far?
It's time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Each rider will have one attempt at their best trick. And you fans will get 20 seconds to let us know what you thought at judgeszone.com. So right now, Sacktown, I gotta know, are you ready for the Best Trick Competition?
Getting back to the action, it's the 21-year-old Drew Slough, Team Gravedigger. Drew's only been riding FMX for 3 years, but has made such a splash so far in this sport and now represents one of the most popular Monster Jam trucks in all of the world. Drew Slough. And you see Tyler Meniga cheering on his teammate. He's hyped up. I'm hyped up. What's the best trick gonna be? Scoring is now open. Lock in those scores for Drew Slough. Team Gravedigger, you know where to head. Judgeszone.com to lock in those scores. Hitting him with the backflip. I believe he also took the hand off of the handlebars there, so adding a little bit of flair to that backflip run. And Tyler Meniga just eating it up. Scores are locked, and the score for Team Gravedigger is 8.618. Solid score to start this competition, but now it's time to bring out the crazy bull all the way from New Zealand. It's Caleb DeLacy, El Toro Loco. Caleb DeLacy, only been in the States for 3 years. This hit coming all the way from New Zealand, representing Team El Toro Loco. He's been riding for 15 years, so a very seasoned rider. And he's getting ready to hit that track. Let's do it. Scoring is now open. Judgeszone.com to lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com. Scan the QR code and get in on the fun. Code SAC. Caleb DeLacy. I'm liking it, man. A variation, but As we said earlier, it's a very special day for this man because it is his birthday. So on the count of 3, we're all yelling happy birthday. 1, 2, 3! Scored to beat a 8.618, and the score for Team El Toro Loco is not enough for the birthday boy, but still a solid score, 8.433. Puts him second in this competition. Get him back to the action. Give it up for your next driver, Dean Pate, Megalodon. Well, I said for your next driver. I meant for your next rider, and Dean Pate is one of the best to do it. From Paso Robles, California, he's been riding for 15 years on a Kawasaki 450. He's ridden FMX in 13 different countries. So let's see what he's able to pull out for us and add some points for his team.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Dean Pate in Megalodon. So there was a lot that we just witnessed there. You can see Dean, he's shaking his head. He wasn't very proud of what happened, but I'm impressed. So we got 3 tricks that he tried to attempt all in one. We got a knack-knack, a heel clicker, and a backflip. So keep that in mind as you cast those scores.
Yes, Taylor, like you said, in Monster Jam, it's called a combination move. In FMX, it's called a variation. But, I mean, that was a variation of a combination. I don't know. That was 3 tricks in one. Is it enough to get to the top in this competition? 8.618 score to beat. And the score for Team Megalodon is enough to do it. 8.909 is now the score to beat in this competition, earning some very valuable points for the team that's first overall in the point standings. But the team that's hot on their heels, it's Ray Noriega, Team JCB Digatron. Ray Noriega, known as Ripper Ray from San Diego, California. He's been riding on a Kawasaki 450 for 6 years. Father of 2.5-year-old daughter, owns Ripper Ranch where he trains and grew up as a blue-collar worker, now riding FMX. What's he got for us?
Put those hands together for Ripper Ray, JCB Digatron. And scoring is open for Team JCB Digatron at judgeszone.com.
Great attempt there from Ripper Ray Noriega. His teammate looking on, Tristan England, saying they're going to dig up the competition. Just a battle today here on a Saturday. Can Ripper Ray get a competition victory? He has to take out a score of 8.909. And the score for Team JCB Digatron is 8.342. Good enough for 4th place currently in the competition. Bringing them out to the track, it's Team Thunderoris, Braden Anderson. Braden Anderson, AKA Braden Senderson. He's from Salt Lake City, Utah. Has been riding for 4 years on a KSM 450. He's a professional free rider, a car drifter, and soon to be father in February. Hitting the track.
Let me hear you roar for Braden Anderson, Thunderoris. Score now at judgeszone.com. You got 10 seconds left.
Braden Anderson, great height, also adding a variation move, coming off of that jump ramp, landing onto that fancy airbag down there in Freestyle Mania. Score to beat is an 8.909, and the score for Thunderoris is 7.158. Get him back to the action. Your 6th competitor for Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue, been riding for over 20 years on a Kawasaki 450, has traveled to over 40 countries for FMX, was a racer for the Pro Supercross. ADC Carson Williams, his teammate, already put it in his score. He thinks it's gonna be high. Let's see what Jared LaRue thinks.
Make some noise for Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Arf, arf. Yeah, go ahead and give us an arf, arf for Carson Williams, his teammate in the back. And then lock in your scores, everybody.
Arf, arf. All right, Jared LaRue trying to earn some points here for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. They're currently last in the point standings, so some valuable points to be earned on a very smooth run for Jared LaRue. And the score for Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 8.531. Judges and the experts score right about equal, both with the 8.5. But now it is time for your next competitor to hit that track. Give it up for Team Classroom Crusher, Greg Duffy. Can Greg get back-to-back competition wins? You saw him take the best whip. Can he take the best freestyle run? Greg, one of the strongest riders out there, as Camden says, he feels like he has the best rider out here. This is gonna be a big run for Team Classroom Crusher if Greg can get to the top of this leaderboard. Valuable points out there.
Come on, you can do better than that for Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher. Another combination move. What's it gonna be, fans? Let us know at judgeszone.com.
I heard a lot of oohs and ahs and even one arf arf out there for Team Classroom Crusher. He hits the backflip with a hill clicker variation move. I think it's gonna be close. Get your pencils out, folks. Score to beat is at 8.909. And the score for Team Classroom Crusher is... He's at the top. 9.046 is now the score to beat. But we have one rider remaining in the FMX Best Trick competition. It's Billy Wilson, Team Sparkle Smash. Billy Wilson from Phoenix, Arizona. And Billy already looked like he was planning something out there, but it didn't work out. Billy Wilson from Phoenix, Arizona, been competing for 4 years, started as a pro BMX rider. So he used to ride the bicycle, said, this isn't fast enough. Let's see if we can add an engine to this. And now he's your last competitor. Here he goes.
Let's hear it for Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash. Score now at judgeszone.com, everybody.
Billy Wilson pulling off of Cordova, just showing the flexibility as he flies out of the tunnel. And there he is, even at the confetti. He got it done for Team Sparkle Smash. Scores are locked. Is it enough? The score to beat, 9.046. And the score for Team Sparkle Smash is... Which means that your winner in the FMX Best Trick competition is... Going back-to-back in the competition wins, it's Team Classroom Crusher, Greg Duffy. We're gonna talk to Greg Duffy and Team Classroom Crusher, but Taylor, I think that we should do a little bit more. What do you think, Taylor?
You know, Ray, I think that's a great idea. Monster Jam fans, it is our first time bringing Monster Jam Freestyle Mania here to none other than the Sacramento. So you're getting ready to witness something that is exclusive to Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. All 8 of these riders are gonna soar through the air back to back in train formation. It's like nothing you've ever seen. But I need you to get loud and cheer them on in 3, 2, on!
Taylor, that was pretty sweet, but I think that we could be even louder. What do you think, Taylor?
Oh, I think you're right. Sacktown! These guys are lining up to go one more time. And I need you to blow the roof off the Golden One Center. Remember, the louder we get, the higher they're gonna fly. The cooler the tricks, they're gonna go out with a bang, just like superstars do. So here we go, one more time. 1, 2, 3.
Make some noise for the boys from Monster Jam Freestyle Motocross. Team Gravedigger, Drew Slough. Team Sparkle Smash, Billy Wilson. Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Team JCB Digatron, Ripper Ray. Team Megalodon, Dean Pate. Team Thunder Roars, Braden Anderson. And Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue. And your best whip and best FMX freestyle competition winner, Team Classroom Crusher, Greg Duffy. They got the pencils, they got the victories. David, how are they feeling?
They got the swag going right now. Ray, I'm here with Greg Duffy, his other half right here, Classroom Crusher, Camden Murphy. Greg, you're the first FMX rider to sweep this competition with best whip, best trick in this brand new Freestyle Mania format. What's going through your mind?
Oh, it feels great, man. All the boys are throwing down. I was definitely feeling it. The crowd's getting super loud. You know, Monster Jam has some of the best fans in the world, and you guys proved it today.
I think so. And I also think that they are ready for some more Monster Jam action. We're going to have the freestyle competition coming back up. Obviously, we saw Camden Murphy not quite get it done with the 2 wheels, but you are right now with this performance, Cam, second overall in the standings, just 1 point behind Team Megalodon. So it's all going to come down to Monster Jam freestyle. How do you like Cam's chances?
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. I felt great in that one, and I'm sure Cam's gonna do great, man. He's a heck of a driver, and he's gonna throw down a good run, put on a show for you guys.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise, Sacramento, for Team Classroom Crusher.
And there you have it, Team Classroom Crusher taking home both victories in this competition, adding valuable points to Team Classroom Crusher. You see Camden Murphy there on that replay, was just fired up, making up some ground. And look at this, Sacramento. And that second place spot, just 1 point behind Team Classroom Crusher from Team Megalodon. Alex Barden still holds the lead, and Dean Pate helped him out as well. Team Megalodon with 26 points. Camden Murphy and Greg Duffy in second place. Team Classroom Crusher in that third place spot, just 4 points behind for the first place spot is Team Gravedigger. 22 points puts them in third place. And finally, Team JCB Digatron is currently in fourth with 16 points. Those are the top 4 in your point standings. It's still anyone's game up there on the board in the top 4 spots, but we'll see how it plays out in our next competition, which is Monster Jam Freestyle. This is the pinnacle of the sport. A few things to keep in mind. Scoring is up to you once again at judgeszone.com. They also must complete at least 15 seconds to qualify for a score. As they hit that track, they must complete 15 seconds. Scoring is up to you, judgeszone.com. And that is Monster Jam Freestyle.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle.
That's right, it's time for the pinnacle of the sport. Getting ready to kick us off as we battle through this weekend here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Sacramento, if you guys are having a good time, let me hear you make some noise on the count of 3 as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Now, once again, the scoring is up to you, judgeszone.com. You must complete 15 seconds, or they must complete 15 seconds on the track in order to qualify for a score, judgeszone.com. If you have those phones out, I saw you lighting them all up. If you have not scored tonight, please do so now as we crown our BKT overall champion. Use of Rams, creativity, technical moves, combinations, wow factors, and more. We're finding out what's happening right here. Now, Carson Williams did have truck issues last week in the competition, and we're seeing that is what's happening here. They said that they was ready to hit the track, but unfortunately he's yet to make his way out as we get the update from our team if he will be coming out. This is what I hear at the truck firing up, and I think he can make his way out. What do y'all hear, Sacramento? Do y'all hear that truck? Let's see if the big dog can make it. Big dog's gotta eat. Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Sacktown, I need you to arf for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Score now, arf at judgeszone.com.
Yeah, he's fired up out there. Great job. It took him a bit to hit the track, but once he was able to do so, that boy was off and running. Great run there from Carson Williams, able to hit the track, use all the obstacles, and use a bit of creativity as he's taking off the helmet to say hello once again. Carson, one of the youngest drivers here in the competition, a fast rising star in the world of Monster Jam. And the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... Carson hitting you with the dance moves. 6.349, Carson Williams. Keep dancing, buddy. We got you on the camera. I love it. I didn't know he had moves like that, man. That was great. Carson Williams, he's agile. He's quick. And Taylor, I think we got a game going on right now.
That's right. It's the helmet shuffle, folks. Look at the video board. There's 1 trophy, 3 helmets. Keep your eye on that center helmet that's holding the trophy. Y'all catch it? Guess what? It's not done. It's got to be a little harder than that, of course. Ooh, I'm getting dizzy. I don't know about y'all. All right. I hear a lot of different things being shouted out. So let's do a poll, yeah? I see different fingers up. Hold your finger up and make some noise if you think it's under helmet number 1. All right. How about if you think it's under helmet number 2? Oh, that's a lot of noise. And where my helmet 3 people at? Where you at? Oh, all right. Not too many of you guys. All right. Well, let's find out. Oh, it's not under number 3. And it's not under number 1. Great job for everyone that guessed helmet number 2.
And there you have it. That is the St. Jude helmet shuffle, but getting back to the action on the track. It's the former USHRA safety official turned Monster Jam superstar, representing Team El Toro Loco, Devin Winfield. El Toro Loco. And of course, we think that El Toro Loco is making his way out there, but as you see there on the track, Monster Mutt Dalmatian is stuck. This is something that we saw last week. David, do we have an update? What is going on out here?
So it's constantly progressing back here in the pit, so I do have to go out and check it. But as soon as Mutt comes back, well, I'll go back and update the Monster Jam fans. But for right now, I've got Caleb DeLacy. Obviously, Caleb, Toro Loco's about to hit the track. That's the other half of your team. Hopefully Devin Winfield can put together a pretty strong freestyle, but you're feeling pretty good about your performance and best whip and best trick?
Yeah, hopefully Devin's going to go out there. He's been driving absolutely amazing, so he's going to go out there and crush it. I didn't do as well as I'd like in this round, so hopefully Devin can take the bill to the top for us.
Last weekend in Vegas, you were able to secure his first overall event champion. A lot to your efforts in the mix. Now, that must have been a really special moment for you to be able to help Devin in front of his friends and family win that trophy.
Yeah, that was amazing. I'm stoked we got a win out there. That was also my first Monster Jam event, so it was pretty special for me too to get out there and get a win on my debut event.
Well, I think that they're ready to go out there. So everybody, Monster Jam fans, let's go Sacramento. Garden One Center, make some noise for Monster Jam Freestyle.
There you go, Caleb DeLacy and David Mila back there. We'll keep you updated with Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Of course, it's an issue that him and Classroom Crusher seem to be battling throughout the season. And a beautiful shot there from our AV team and here at the Golden One Center. Just one of the best crews that we have around and the arenas for Monster Jam, doing a great job. Just beautiful shots right there. You see a Monster Mutt Dalmatian and the camera on the JCB Dirt Squad unit as they make their way to the back. It looks like we are clear on the track. That means we got more Monster Jam coming your way. So let's get back to the action from Las Vegas, Nevada, right up the road. El Toro Loco, Devin Winfield. Devin Winfield took an overall event victory last week, seeing if he's able to do another one after his teammate Caleb DeLacy came out and added points to his score. He's fired up. We have the Crazy Bull ready to go. It's 71 seconds on the clock, and he shuts off. Should be able to refire here unless there's breakage. This is what you have. It is a live event. He fires up. You see his hands slam down inside the truck. It looks like he's ready to lock in. 70 seconds remaining. It cuts off once again. Look here on that cam. You see him working on the truck inside, trying to refire, diagnosing the problem, throws up his hands, not sure if it is a communication between the team. You see the USHRA safety officials say he's good to refire. He does. 70 seconds. Freestyle Mania, and this is true Mania right here, cuts off for a second time. Devin Winfield, hands up. He has no idea what's going on. And unfortunately, he's not qualified for a score. He's unable to refire. Due to our rules, unable to compete. So you have back-to-back breakage in this competition. Devin Winfield frustrated as that affects his chances to get a victory here for Team El Toro Loco. Out comes the JCB Dirt Squad. Please make some noise for Devin Winfield, Team El Toro Loco. His entire team, his crew, all battling the gremlins that happened here at Monster Jam. Of course, we're gonna get this track clear, get set, and we'll have our next rider coming out here soon. Taylor, we've had some mayhem out here on the track. What's it like in the stands?
Yeah, you know, I'm here with Logan, and you see he's got his arms crossed. He was not too happy seeing El Toro Loco not get a score. So, but you know what, Logan? We still have so much more of the event ahead of us. So you and I, we're gonna put you to the test now, because you've been cheering on all the drivers out there. We're gonna play head-to-head showdown, and you're gonna go up against one of our drivers. I won't tell you who just yet, but you'll have 20 seconds on the clock to name as many ice cream flavors as you can, all right? Now, Sacramento, you help Logan out. Shout out some answers for him if he's struggling, all right? Logan, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got 15 seconds on the clock. 1, 2, 3, go.
Chocolate, cotton candy, vanilla, mint chocolate chip, Oreo, cookie dough, strawberry, mint.
And that's time! All right, woo! Clap it up, everybody, for Logan. It's tough when you only have 15 seconds, isn't it? All right, let's take a look at the video board, see who you're going up against and how they did.
Red velvet, chocolate, butterfly, Neapolitan, floral.
Uh-oh. Kayla! She snuck that in at the last second, but you know what, Logan? I'm gonna take her 2 points and give them to you. Make some noise for Logan, going home with your very own Megalodon truck. Good job.
Congratulations, Logan. Back to the action. It's a man currently in second place in the overall point standings. Team Classroom Crusher, Camden Murphy. $18 seconds pause on the clock. 16 seconds now. He still can refire. If he's able to refire, he has time to go. He refires. And it keeps going. Classroom Crusher.
Class is in session, and Professor Camden is here. Make some noise for Classroom Crusher. JudgesZone.com is open. 20 seconds, lock those scores in.
Team Classroom Crusher have been battling it out through this entire competition. Today, we've been telling you they made up ground with Greg Duffy there on the board, his Team Classroom Crusher teammate, getting 2 competition victories. Camden Murphy, that truck didn't shut off this time, able to compete and put some scores on the board. This is gonna be a big one for him. Did give that, something broke out there with that hand signal. Let's find out what he's able to do. Score to beat. The score for Team Classroom Crusher is enough to take the top spot, 8-1-2-1. Team Classroom Crusher is now your leader in this competition. 8.121 is now the score to beat moving forward.
Let's take a look here at the freestyle competition leaderboard. We've had two competitors so far. Camden Murphy sitting at the top with an 8.121 classroom crusher. Monster Mutt Dalmatian, of course, right there, second place, 6.349. And then we all saw Toro Loco not being able to complete the time on the clock, which disqualifies him from getting a score here in freestyle. Now let's take a look at the overall leaderboard here for our BKT event. We have Team Megalodon still in first place, just 1 point right here ahead of Classroom Crusher. So Camden right there getting that freestyle score. If it holds up, depending on the rest of the competition, we could see Classroom Crusher jump to the top, depending on what Alex has there. But it is not over for Team Gravedigger. You can never count out Tyler Meninga when it comes to freestyle. Rounding out the rest of the competition, we got JCB, Diggatron in fourth place, and there it is for the rest of our competitors. But let's get back to some more Monster Jam action, Sacramento.
Your next competitor has been competing since 2016. Two-time Donut of the Year award winner, the 2023 Extreme Air of the Year award winner. Getting ready to hit this track, it's Team Sparkle Smash, Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash, Kayla Blood needs a wow moment in this run of 40 seconds. She slows it down. She might be lining it up for a big maneuver here. Sacramento, we might see it. It hasn't happened yet. Does Kayla Blood go for it? Morgan to Morgan. Backflip. "20 seconds on the clock. Kayla Blood, a big move. Finish out the run, girl."
It's true! Unicorns can fly! Make some noise for Kayla Blood! Sparkle Smash! JudgesZone.com is open. Sacramento, 20 seconds.
Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, makes her way out of the truck. I don't need to hype it up. Sacramento, you guys know what you just saw. I'm going to give her her moment. Kayla Blood, how you celebrating out there? Locking in those scores. That score to beat is 8.121. And the score for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, is cartwheeling their way to the top, 9.452. They're flipping out here, they're celebrating out here, and now they are this team to beat, 9.452. Team Sparkle Smash is on top. We still have drivers remaining in this competition. Coming up next, he's from Liberty City, Texas. A first-year competitor, fast riser in the sport, Preston Collins. Team Thunder Roris.
Let me hear you roar! Thunder roar as Preston Collins makes some noise. 20 seconds on the clock, Sacramento, judgeszone.com.
Team Thunder Roars, Preston Collins, as I said, he's a fast rising star in the sport, as well as Braden Anderson, two of the younger riders and drivers in the competition. And Preston makes his way out of the truck to say hello to the fans here. Score to beat Caleb Blood is at 9.452. And the score for Thunder Roars is 6.326, still a great score, putting them in the top 4 currently in the competition. Team Thunder Roars trying to make up some ground. Team Sparkle Smash still leading the freestyle competition, but this next driver is getting ready to hit the track. From Oskaloosa, competing since 2016, a 6-time series champion and a 2-time World Finals champion, Tyler Meninga. Gravedigger. Can he save this? Can he save this?
Get your shovels out, Sacramento, because he's digging it up. Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com. Let him know what you thought about that run.
Gravedigger just going overboard a bit too far in the competition. Had to have a wow moment, unfortunately unable to save it. And he goes down with 38 seconds on the clock. Score to beat a 9.452. And the score for Team Gravedigger is 8.162. Good enough for second place currently in this competition. Remember, they're currently 3rd overall in the point standings, so a very good score for them in this competition, as we still have more Monster Jam Freestyle remaining. But we still have everybody here in the house. So, Taylor, I think that we saw them, you know, with some dance moves and stuff. Do you think we can have them sing?
Ooh, I'd love to hear your beautiful voices. We're gonna put the karaoke cam. That's right. Let's see if maybe we can even get Tyler Meninga to sing along down there on the track. Play that tune, DJ Pat.
Great job, Monster Jam fans. We still have some more action coming your way here soon, and I guess they might still be keeping that karaoke cam going. We'll find out. Oh, we're switching up the songs. Come on, man, you can sing it. And this is crazy. Here's my number. Sing it.
All right, Monster Jam fans, you all sound amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. But it's time to get back into our Monster Jam freestyle competition. And I've got some special fans here that are gonna help me introduce the next Monster Jam truck. I need you all to get loud because it's time for
Megalodon!
Ten seconds remaining for Alex Barden, Team Megalodon. Big air.
Donna, 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 Donna. Make some noise, Sacramento, for Alex Barden, Megalodon. JudgesZone.com is open 20 seconds. You know what's up.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. Alex Barden, Team Megalodon, saying put in those scores. He's trying to hold on to the top spot in this competition. Take off that helmet, Alex. Let the people see you. This is Alex with a good hair. What's up, y'all? Team Megalodon holds the top spot by just 1 point. Can he continue to do so now? The score to beat at 9.452. And the score for Team Megalodon is 7.726. Currently fourth place in the competition. Gonna see how that plays out the rest of the way moving forward. But we still have competitors remaining in Monster Jam Freestyle, trying to take away the freestyle competition victory. That scored a beat at 9.452. Coming up next, the man from Paris, Texas, Tristan England, Team JCB Digatron. A combination move in the freestyle, 8 seconds remaining. Tristan might just run out the clock with this move. Let's see how long he does it. Stop it!
Sack That was Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Score now.
What are you doing? He made my voice crack and everything. That was ridiculous, man. Oh my goodness. Tristan England. What? I thought he was done. The clock had come on. He said, I'm throwing this into a combination to save it. Score to beat 9.452 is the score to beat. Those scores may still be tabulating, waiting for confirmation. Scores are locked. Score to beat. Actually, they are still coming in. Let's go and take a look at the replay here on the video board as those scores come in. Sacramento, you guys are fired up. Everybody's scoring. Take a look at the super glue. Glue to the action replay. This was 8 seconds on the clock. He was going to ride out this move till the end. I don't know if he meant to do this. Tristan, I see you down there on the track. Was this on purpose? He thumbs up, he says, yes, watch this. He says, you're ready for liftoff. Bada boom, bada bang. It's just a thing I do right here. Holding it down, break dancing. Beautiful. Scores are locked. So let's find out if that's a winner. The score to beat a 9.452. And the score for Tristan England, Team JCB Digatron, is... taking away the freestyle win from Caleb Blood with the save of the decade. The decade, I'm claiming that. My decade, this is my year, this is my decade. Tristan England taking home the win, but is it enough to take the overall event victory? Let's find out. Take a look at the board. Tristan, don't you look away. Who got this thing? With 7 in JCB, 2 in two-wheel skills, 8 in FMX, 8 in FMX, 5 in freestyle, with an event total of 30. You're a BKT overall event champion is... his first time this series, Camden Murphy, Team Classroom Crusher. Consistency is key, and he gets it done. Camden Murphy battles the Gremlins. Greg Duffy comes through. 2 competition victories in FMX, and it seals the fate for Team Classroom Crusher. Get your pencils out. The boys just took you to school. They got the trophies in hand. They got David Mila. Let's talk to him, baby.
For the first time in Freestyle Mania, we have Team Classroom Crusher taking the BKT overall event champion. Let's talk to you, Greg Duffy. Back-to-back wins in whip and in trick, really making up for some of the technical issues that were happening. What's going through your mind, your very first win of the year?
Oh, it's amazing, man. You know, Cam's doing his best out here. We're having some mechanical failures, but these guys are working their tails off backstage, and yeah, better luck in the next show, man. We'll get it.
Well, I think you did pretty well, man. You're walking away with the trophy. So, Cam, let's catch up. Your very first, again, you know, the inaugural Freestyle Mania, putting some hardware on there. I know that you've been battling with those issues. We got Fernando. We've got Matt here. What an awesome team effort to pull this victory.
That's the beauty about Freestyle Mania. It is fully a team effort, but man, my hat's off to these 2 guys right here. Come on, let me hear it, Sacramento. Fernando, Matt, they're working so hard to make sure Classroom Crusher can go. But man, it just sometimes, it is what it is. Sometimes the truck doesn't want to run just right. But man, this is a full-on team effort right here. Classroom Crusher. Greg was pulling the weight here tonight. But man, this is what dreams are all about. I was a little kid sitting in the stands just like you guys. I'm a big kid right here living a dream. And that means you guys never, ever give up on your dreams, guys. Monster Jam Sacramento, you guys are amazing. And we'll see you guys next time.
Congratulations to Team Classroom Crusher. Congratulations to Team Classroom Crusher getting it done out there on the track, getting the first series win of the season. Sorry, we got a little lost up there at the end. Tristan England, I said the same of the decade. You had a problem with that one.
Well, I mean, it was just a very, very strong claim. But no, it definitely was amazing indeed. You know, that's why you always got to stay to the very last and the very last second when you come to a Monster Jam event.
No, we did it, but you know what, Taylor? We still have another event going on tonight. Who knows what's going to happen tonight? You guys can come back. We'll definitely be here. Congratulations to Team Camden Murphy, Team Greg Duffy, Team Classroom Crusher getting their first series win. Taylor, you did a great job. You're ready. How your feet? You feel good?
They're great. They're great. They're ready for a couple more.
All right, we still have a couple more this weekend. Please be safe on your way home, on your way out. Stop by the merch stands, pick up the latest Monster Jam Spin Master. For my co-host David Mila, for Taylor Olivia, my name is Ray Villarreal, and that was Monster Jam.